I mean, now we're out in Los Angeles visiting our son, which we do every January, February, March. And I went to the LA Phil for, I don't remember what. And I'm looking, I've been asked to write an orchestra piece. And I'm really an ensemble composer. I've been doing that for years and years. So I'm looking at and I see, there's 2 firsts, and 2 seconds, and the view. And they're in a horseshoe, and they're right behind him are the principal wind. Orchestra's set up a certain way. And I realized the orchestra is set up so that if I just add 2 vibes to 2 pianos, and there I am. I'm back into my usual kind of ensemble. And particularly the exact same one is runner. The exact same orchestration. The subtitle for Music for Ensemble and Orchestra is Runner 2. It's surprising if people say, well, is there something similar about those pieces? The album should be called Two of a Kind. There is another background, which is that concertos, as we think of them now, are basically based on 19th century concerto for violin, piano, and then other people, but primarily those two, and the soloist. But in the Baroque era, it wasn't that way at all. There would be a group of soloists, and the Bach Brandenburgs are about that. The fifth is about the flute and the harpsichord, which does double duty. Sometimes it's in the piano, sometimes it's in soloist. The solo, the Bach harpsichord solo in the fifth Brandenburg is one of the high points in music for me. The whole first movement. And it begins, as you know, with a broken D major, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So the repeating, there are several scale passages, not arpeggio passages, in Music for Ensemble and Orchestra. Da-da-da-dee-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And there are various modes and whatnot, and they work. And I've never dealt with, using scales, as is. But they work here. So it's a kind of a tip of the hat. The bottom line is, but when I went off to, we heard to LA for the LA Phil to do so I went out there feeling, I don't know what to expect. But it really worked. And my basic idea that the seating would accommodate ensemble playing, A, because they're seated right, and B, because that's what they do. Sure enough, they could do all that, piece of cake. So that's what it is with Music for Ensemble and Orchestra.